Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. You know what? I might start calling this segment exposing white people. But nah, I ain't gonna do that. But I should though. But this is just another case of exposing, white people, and basically they're clearly biased and racial double standards when it comes to calling themselves, holding people accountable and calling themselves laying down the law with people. Now, keep in mind, everybody been talking about this Will Smith thing the past 5 months. This has been one of the biggest stories in Hollywood. And people try to have this stance and live by this code. They all for about holding people accountable and telling people to do what's right and this stuff. And, they only try to lay down the law and hold people accountable and basically lecture people that look like me. That's what the mayonnaise nation loves to do. And then, of course, you'll have the buck dancers that'll jump on board. Yeah, that's right. That's right, boss. That's right, boss. You see that a lot. But I want to tell you and explain to you and give you an example of how fake and how easy it is to expose lamestream media and a lot of these content creators. The black, the white, and the non-black ones, on how they're on one accord to basically only go after black men primarily and demonize black men, villainize black men. Okay? But I want to talk about this one individual who's had multiple incidents, and now he's claiming he's not wrapped too tight. But here's the thing, I'm still gonna relay his history. And before he basically started to play the mental health card, nobody wasn't saying nothing to begin with, but this will be their go-to move on why they won't say nothing about him. But at the end of the day, hey, they seem to not believe Adrian Broner or believe a black man when they say he's going through mental health. So why should we believe this guy, Ezra Miller? I don't know if you know, if you look up Ezra Miller's history, this guy has had incident after incident. This dude has got into it with people at karaoke bars. He's gotten into it with cops. He allegedly has gotten into it with people on the set of his movies. I think his movie, The Flash, has been pushed back. But he's had incident after incident. And then he was also accused of basically, doing something inappropriate with a minor. And then he calls himself non-binary, so he doesn't identify as male or female, whatever the case may be. But I'm just keeping it a buck. They don't talk about anything that's happened with him. But Will Smith has one incident, and this is the worst that they ever seen. Which, by the way, I basically exposed the Oscars on their fake PR move. But yeah, like I said before, you don't see no content creators talking about him. But they supposed to be all for what's right. It's funny. They couldn't keep Bill Cosby's name out their mouth. But Kevin Spacey, who has several lawsuits against him, who had to settle lawsuits and been accused by multiple men and underage boys of basically violating them, nobody said anything. You ain't seen no videos get made about Kevin Spacey, but everybody got something to say about Will Smith. Everybody want to bring up R. Kelly, but nobody wants to say nothing about other guys. It's always a double standard. And then when you get guys like me that put this information out, then people get mad at me and say, hey, can we not make this about race? Or why are you making this about... Fuck you, man. You make it about race when you ignore what goes on with your race. Like I said, everybody is always fixated on what black people be doing. What we should do, what we shouldn't do, what we might do, what we thinking about doing. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody got something to say. People love to... It's funny how you get people that don't look like us hollering about don't judge me or don't judge them. But everybody love to judge us. Everybody got something to say about us. Everybody got our names in their mouth. So we all know why Ezra Miller hasn't got criticized the way Will Smith has. And like I said, look up Ezra Miller's history. Like I said, this dude has just had multiple incidents with people. Can't seem to get along with anybody. But you don't hear nobody talking about him. But now he's claiming the mental health card. Oh, that's why I'm doing it. I got issues. I'm going to get help. Well, whatever. Like I said, it's easy to do this. Like I said, it's so easy. You guys make this so easy. You know why? And you know how you make it so easy? By doing what you're doing now. Not saying a motherfucking word. But like I said, you always worried about what black people doing. Everybody is always worried about what black people doing. Everybody got something to say about black people. But then people don't want us to say anything about them. They do something to us. They tell us we need to move on. They demand that we forgive them. You know, real talk. But anyway, it's your boy Town Biz, dropping the mic again on you clowns. I'm out.